Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Well, we got some numbers from the United Nations telling us how many civilians died in Ukraine. And I was very curious to find out if that's tens of thousands, millions, or how many they are. So this article comes from the Republic World from May 18th, 2022, and it goes like this, the title. UN, United Nations, states nearly 8,000 civilian casualties in Ukraine recorded since onset of war. Nearly 8,000 civilians. Okay, we can make some calculations maybe. United Nations had this statistic presented by the United Nations Human Rights Council, revealed that nearly 3,752 people have been killed, while 4,062 have suffered from injuries as of November 16 in Ukraine. November 16. November, I think May 16. As of May 16th, because today is May 18th, so probably today. Spell out. Additionally, 4,031 casualties, 2014 killed and 2017 injured, were reported in the eastern Donbas region. As per United Nations Human Rights Committee, a total of 3,668 were killed in Ukraine. 1,353 men, 897 women, 82 girls, and 94 boys, as well as 69 children and 1,173 adults whose sex is yet unknown. In addition, a total of 3,896 were injured. So 3,896 were injured. 602 were men, 441 women, 91 girls, and 100 boys, as well as 167 children. So 167 children and 2,495 adults whose sex is yet unknown. Notably, the agency asserted that the real figures are high above the confirmed numbers. In other regions of Ukraine, the city of Kiev and Cherkasy and Chernihiv, Kharkiv, Kherson, Kiev, two times, Mykolaiv, Odessa, Sumy, Zaporozhia, Dnipropetrovsk, Poltava, Rivne, and Zhytomyr regions, which were under government control when casualties occurred. 3,533 casualties out of them were 1,654 killed and 1,879 injured, the UN agency said. OHCHR, probably is UNCHR, believe that the actual figures are considerably higher, as the receipt of information from some locations where intense hostilities have been going on has been delayed, and many reports are still pending corroboration, the report stated. Deaths caused by heavy artillery attacks. Elaborating on the reasons, the UN body stated that most of the recorded casualties were caused by explosive weapons with a wide impact area, including shelling from heavy artillery and multiple launch rocket systems. Russia has been using the military doctrine of intimidating the enemy by constantly shelling and conducting large attacks. We find here that Russia lost now. A few days ago, I had an article where I said that I think a third of the Russian army was done since the invasion. Now they said 15%. Okay, this might be the other ones. I think were the Ukrainian declaring that, saying that. So probably they upped the price. So Russia lost 15% of their troops since beginning of Ukraine war. EU foreign policy chief, these guys now. And I made a calculation that if at that time that if you have 15%, right, 15%, they died. What they say now, the casualties are about 30,000 people. So 30,000 people would be the 15%. So 60,000 people would be 30%. So 60,000, let's say, multiplied by three, that's be about 200,000 people. That's the That's the army of total about of Russia, with whatever they have. Uh, um, Chechens and volunteers and how do you call those, mercenaries and all that. Um, I think that's what it is. And then the Russian-Ukrainian war was now continued for the 12th week, with the Ukrainian military claiming to have killed as many as 27,000 troops. As more, I will post a new video next after this one with the approximate Russian losses provided again by the Ukrainian side. So take that with a grain of salt, you know. So take it easy. It's just what they say. It doesn't have to be true. I'm doing this for memory, you know. So when we're gonna look back on that, we're gonna say, "Hey, look at these guys. They lied so much. Now it's just this and that." All right. Uh, that's one thing. Well, I expected more than that. Not that I'm I'm a morbid. Oh my God, I like morbidity. More dead, better or something. I'm not Hades or something. It's just even though I'd rather be than a human being, that's for sure. It's about 6,000 people in almost 3 months, I will say, right? With today's armament and the weapons that are capable of producing such destruction. And um, I think I don't want to say it's not enough, because not enough. It's not a lot, because there would be, oh my God, every innocent loss of life is tragic. Let's go with that disclaimer, and we can move on now. It's just I'm just gonna say it. 6,000 people. If you calculate that in 3 months, you know, in a war, I personally don't think is that much. I mean, look for instance at Stalingrad. I think in Stalingrad, when the hostility started, you would get more casualties, and not only Stalingrad, but and that was what, almost 80 years ago, right? 70 years ago, whatever. It's just as I said. Yes, people die. Unfortunately, there's a situation, but I expected more. And as I said, it's they expect that to be the amount, the figure higher than that. But then the refugees, I don't can remember how many refugees they said there are, like 6 million or something refugees, or 7 million Ukrainian refugees or something like that. Oh my, what are these guys gonna do? What are these guys gonna do? I mean, Romania got about almost a million. Poland got like the same amount, of 700,000. I think Germany said it's gonna get like they got a million or something. United States is gonna get like 700,000. I feel sorry for those people, but I think they will do have a better life now than maybe they had. It's shitty to say that, but I don't think they. But I don't even know how to approach it, but I would say it directly. I think the life would be better where they come right now than the shitty Ukraine that they live. All right, because I know how things are over there. It's not economically. Yes, it's your country. Yeah, it's your native country. Is this and that. But if you struggle every day, uh, and you leave everything, you come with nothing. I came with nothing here. I'm doing great. Hey, you work, you take care of stuff, you bounce back 10 times better than you over there. Yeah, that's your country. That's where you were born. That's where your memories, childhood, and so on. You left them behind, friends and places and all that. But for a person who's not 60, let's say, the life is ahead of you. It's still ahead of you, and you can bounce back 10 times if you work. If you work hard, if you diligently calculate your life, and you're conservative with your money and all that, you're gonna have a good life. Yeah, memories, as I said, and all that, and the trauma of war trauma gonna follow you. It's hard right now, but you will fall on your feet wherever you go, any other country. Remember, Ukraine was not the richest country in the region, and all these refugees are going to richer countries, so they have more opportunities. Not that they will hand, oh, I'm waiting for that, or give me some, give me some. If they wait for that, they will remain poor. But if they will have more opportunity to work and recreate, redo their life, let's put it this way. If you work, if you calculate your life, if you're not a below 86 IQ. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See ya.